Hey guys, welcome back. This is author DS Spice. Today's manifestation technique is known as the knowing. I talk about manifestation techniques based on the law of attraction. Okay, so step one to this manifestation technique is when you're closer to the manifestation, you are in the knowing phase, and when you see it, you will feel it. And if you miss out, it's no big deal at all. Okay, because you're figuring it out as you go, and it just keeps getting better and better. So that's step one. Now step two is you are the creator of your own reality. So you can take all the shots. Okay, you are the one who is controlling what's coming. You are the one who is contemplating what's coming. You are the one who decides what's gonna come. Okay, so that's step two. Now, step three is if you're going to have negative thoughts in this process of creation, the outcome would be very, very different. But if you are going to have all the positive thoughts, if you're going to feel good about, if you care about how you're feeling good right now at every step, if you keep caring about the way you feel at every step, then the journey, that is the way your emotions are going to evolve, the way your destination is there, the outcome will be totally different. So step three is if you're going to have negative thoughts when you are creating, you are not going to like it when you reach the destination. But if you are feeling good about what you're creating, the destination also will be good. So just keep feeling good about yourself at every step. Reach for the best feeling thought at every step. So that's step three. Now, step four is maintain your now. Be aware of the relationship between the two aspects of you and your inner positive self. Be aware of that relationship between the two aspects of you. So, maintain that relationship and identify the feeling that you want to reach for. So, that's step four. Step five is you don't have to know everything when you are in the process of creation. You don't have to go through different journals, manuals, rules, regulations, schedules, everything. You just have to feel for the things, for the objects of anything that you desire. Okay, you just have to feel. The emotions need to be there. So you don't have to know everything at the beginning. You don't have to know everything. There's guidance along the way. There's help along the way, and you don't have to feel insecure about it. Okay, so you don't have to feel insecure. You just have to care about the way you feel. And your inner self is very stubborn. Your inner self, the guardian system that is there within you, the sixth sense that is there within you, is very stubborn. It knows what you want. It only cares for what you want. It only shows you the direction and to get what you want in the least resistance way, in the path of least resistance. So listen to your inner guidance system. Okay, so that's step five. Now step six is satisfaction. Now, satisfaction comes from a place where you desire something and you are moving in the direction of your desires. Okay, so what happens during that phase is you desire something, you move in the direction of your desires. The universe also brings its cooperative components around you, and you collaborate and you manifest. But when you are dissatisfied, what's happened is you desire something. Something is there in your something that you desire is off. But then when the universe has already brought all the cooperative components around you, you just move away in the opposite direction. That's complete dissatisfaction. So be in the phase where you feel good about yourself, you only care about yourself, and you feel satisfied of whatever you are creating right now. And keep the relationship between you and your inner self. The closer gap that is there between you and your inner self. Your inner self is always thinking about you. It's very stubborn about what you desire. So keep that relationship. Always keep remembering that relationship that is there within you. Okay, so that's step six. Now, step seven is you can calibrate yourself to who you really are. Then you have a momentum ongoing, where every segment yields more of what you want, and you will keep feeling happily ever after, all the time. Every segment that you do keeps feeling good all the time. Okay, so every segment feels more of what you want. Before you know it, you are acknowledging yourself to the blessed being that you are. Acknowledge yourself as being seen by the source energy. You are caring that everything is coming from the source energy. You are cared by the source energy. You are listened to by the source energy, and you are supported to by the source energy. Now, what I'm seeing about the segments that are there in your life is, whatever you do, we are always in this phase of happily ever after. Whatever you do, like you do multiple things in a day, right? Like at every segment, you feel very happy ever after. You feel that the universe is supporting you in every possible way. You feel that you're being guided by your inner guidance system to take you to the destination where you want. Okay, a sort of momentum begins to feel when you are in the knowing phase. So that's step 7. Now steps 8 is when you quieten your mind. So when you quieten your mind, that is when you are meditating, and when you come out of this meditation, which just takes about like 10 to 15 minutes or so. So when you quieten your mind, what's going to happen is all your thoughts have become still. Okay, out of all those thoughts that have become still, when your mind has become very quiet, this one thought that evolves. Now, this is the thought, this is the idea that's evolving. Just go after it. Okay. So when you quieten your mind, there are thoughts that erupt out of a non-resistant thought. Okay, be aware of that non-resistant thought which you get often when you come out of meditation, when your mind is still, when your mind is quiet. Maybe if you don't like meditation, you can just go off to sleep, just slumber, just go off to sleep, and then when you get up, something that catches your attention, go after it. Okay, so these are streams of pleasant thoughts and streams of guidance. The thought that comes to you and you feel very thrilled by it, right? Or for example, just watch a cricket match. Just go and watch a cricket match, distract yourself. Just go to the beach and just play some games, play ball, come back. And then when you are in the stillness of your mind, suddenly some idea comes to your head, right? Now just follow that idea. It can be any idea, any goddamn idea that you are really thrilled by. At every waking hour you are thinking about it. Just go and do it. That's the path the inner guidance system is guiding you to take. That's the path of the least resistance for your manifestation to happen. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to do a try and succeed. You just have to follow the thrill that the inner guidance system is guiding you. And it just happens just because you distracted your mind, just because you came out of your meditation, just because you quietened your mind, and that idea just pops up and you just go after it. That's it. You're thrilled by the idea. You just go after it. Just go after it and just keep going after it. And you just know that it's happening. You just know that every segment of your life is working out well for you, and everything is working out well for you. Everything that you do is working out well for you. Okay, so let me say again. So when you quieten your mind, there are thoughts that erupt out of a non-resistant thought. Now these are streams of pleasant thoughts and streams of guidance. Follow that guidance. Follow that guidance, and there is obvious payoff. Definitely there's an obvious payoff. This idea that erupts will just collaborate with different set of ideas, and before you know it, you have already gotten what you wanted to desire, or you would have dreamt about it for many years, but then you just got this idea in no instant of time, and you already gotten the manifestation. It's just a huge payoff, and all it requires is just quieten your mind and just follow your inner guidance system to take you to the path of least resistance. You don't even have to struggle to get what you want. Something occurs and you just know that it is the path of non-resistance. It is the path towards what you want. Then you get good at it. Okay, then you get good at it. Okay, you have gotten it, then you keep getting good at it. Okay, when you are under the influence of source, now for example, how do you differentiate, right? That you always will be thinking that, okay, I've got an idea, I've followed it. How do I know if it's in the right direction or not, right? So when you are in the guidance of the source system, when you're in the guidance of this inner being, what happens is, when you are under the influence of source, it always feels good. It always feels good. It always goes from satisfaction to passion, true passion. So what happens is, initially you've got what you want, okay, so you're satisfied with it, and then you keep on evolving out of it, and that becomes a strong passion within you. Every waking hour you feel thrilled going back to it. You feel thrilled going back to it, and then there is where the satisfaction has turned to passion. You're passionate about what you're doing right now, right? So your satisfaction is turned to passion. And if you're okay, that is how you identify. Now if you're not under the influence of the source energy, it'll feel something like you should do it. It'll just feel like you should do it. It will feel like that you require some kind of fixing. It will feel that something is keeping on bothering you. It feels like you're trying to reconcile something. So there's an obvious difference between how you identify that the guidance system that's coming is coming from the source, and you can identify what is not coming from the source. Okay, let me rephrase it again. If it's coming from the source, you're always thrilled, you're excited, you want to get back to it, and you keep doing it, and then you're satisfied with what you're doing, and that satisfaction turns into passion. So you keep doing multiple things in a day. Now why I'm saying is like it's from my own experience. Now if I'm satisfied with what I'm doing, I keep doing multiple things and it becomes passionate. I do my writing, I do this channeling, and I'm very, very consistent about it. Then I do a lot of things. I do a lot of things in a day. So it's like the inner guidance system that's guiding me towards what I want. So it just comes in as a knowing phase, and then you start doing it. You start coming into it. Like every day I come back and write 3,000 words. I come back and I write because I'm very passionate about what I'm doing. It doesn't require me to come back and struggle, even if it's 10 p.m. in the night, even if it's 11 p.m. in the night, because that passion is there within you, right? So you feel like just coming to it and doing it, just for the satisfaction of it, just for the feeling of you are so passionate about doing things that the inner guidance system is guiding you, and all the cooperative components have gathered around you, and you are satisfied at every step, and you're satisfied with everything that you are doing, and every segment in your life that you're doing, every segment acts as a cooperative component to take you to the path of least resistance in achieving whatever you want. Okay, so that's step number 8. Okay, follow the path of least resistance, and just follow what your instincts tell you. That's the path that you need to take. Okay, so that's step number 8. Now, last but not the least, do not get uncomfortable in taking a path. Sometimes what happens is you take the inner guidance system asks you to take a different path, which is very non-conventional. It could be a very non-conventional way. For example, you are so used to going in the same direction, but your inner guidance system for some reason is asking you take a step back and go in a different direction, or go meet someone, or go call someone. Your inner guidance system is guiding you to do something different. Okay, so do not get uncomfortable doing it. Follow it because you are thrilled by it. It's troubling you at every waking hour. Just follow it. Okay, do not get uncomfortable. Least what's going to happen is, like, if you think that if it is a wrong path, then what's going to happen, you are collecting all the data. You're collecting all the data, you're collecting all the information. But definitely the desire is always there. The desire is there, those emotions are there. So the emotions are always directed towards the outcome. And that's where you are again going and joining the path of least resistance. Even if you take a wrong step, it's still okay. You are moving away, but you are getting all the information along the way. And then you're taking this forward, fully enriched, and going towards the path of least resistance. Okay. So the 9th step, the last step, is do not be uncomfortable about it being right or wrong. If it is wrong, it will give you the information, and you will begin to appreciate the feeling with the outcome until you are really there. So guys, this is the manifestation technique known as the knowing. Oh gosh, it's already 15 minutes. I never make such videos, it's just so long. I don't know what kept me talking today. Okay, thank you so much for watching these videos, and I'll get back to you next week with one more manifestation technique. Stay tuned and bye for now. Bye.